What is Hashlakah in Bishul Yisrael? Imagine you're preparing a special meal and want to make sure it meets all the kosher rules. Have you ever wondered what part a Jew plays in the cooking process to make the food kosher? Well, that's where Hashlakah comes into the picture. Hashlakah, in the context of Bishul Yisrael, means the Jewish involvement in starting the cooking process. It specifically refers to the act of lighting the fire or placing the pot on the heat source that begins the cooking. This step is very important because it helps determine if the food is considered Bishul Yisrael, meaning cooked by a Jew. Bishul Yisrael is a law that says a Jew must be involved in cooking certain foods to keep them kosher. This law helps prevent foods cooked entirely by non-Jews, called Bishul Akum, from being eaten. The involvement of a Jew usually means lighting the fire or putting the pot on the stove before cooking starts. Even if a non-Jew finishes cooking or stirs the food later, the initial act of starting the heat is what counts. Not all foods need Bishul Yisrael. The law applies to foods that are not eaten raw and are considered special enough to serve at formal meals. Think of meat, chicken, fish, or certain vegetables like potatoes. The Jew's involvement must happen before the food is fully cooked. Sephardic halacha requires the Jew to act before the food is 1/3 cooked, while Ashkenazi halacha is more lenient and allows involvement at any point before the food is completely cooked. So, Hashlakah is the key step that makes the food Bishul Yisrael. When a Jew lights the stove or puts the pot on the fire, the food gains this status. If this step is missing, the food might be considered Bishul Akum and not kosher. This rule helps keep the kosher laws clear and maintains the special status of Jewish food preparation. This process is also about preserving the integrity of Jewish dietary laws and preventing social mixing that could lead to intermarriage. It is a safeguard that ensures the food is prepared in a way that aligns with religious standards. In simple terms, Hashlakah in Bishul Yisrael means the Jewish act of starting the cooking by lighting the fire or placing the pot on the stove. This initial step is essential for certain foods to be considered kosher and properly prepared according to Jewish law.